Is it on now? God, this thing never works. Apparently the Greek gods are too cheap to get me a decent microphone. Anyway, hello mortals and welcome to Camp Half-Blood. We're very happy to have you. God, this is awful.
Mr. D, please just read the script. These people will be much better off that way.
No, honestly, I think it would be much funnier if we didn't tell them about the giant killer ants.
Everyone, please excuse Mr. D. He means no harm. Oh, and don't worry about the myrmidons. They only spit acid occasionally.
All right, that's enough. Thank you, Chiron, for ruining my fun once again. All right, so I guess I have this stuff I have to tell you before we start, so let's get to it before I rip all my hair out from sheer boredom. If you need to leave the auditorium for any reason, the emergency exits are located through the doors you entered from, as well as through the door to the left of the stage. If you need to use the bathroom, they're located near the front entrance. Just know that if any of you get up during my song, I'll send my chimera after you to show you his newly sharpened teeth. This performance includes one 15-minute intermission that gives me just enough time to make a trip to the 7-Eleven on the corner. But y'all better not dilly-dally, because I have a new episode of Survivor back at home with my name on it. Also, please refrain from any video recording or flash photography during the show. We have enough flashing lights going on around here with Zeus and his stupid lightning bolt. God, he's such a show-off. Whenever he visits camp, I really take advantage of being the god of wine. Lastly, there will be strobe and smoke effects used during the show. Just a warning in case that causes you discomfort or whatever. Thanks for joining us. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical.
Like the ones you learned about but weren't paying attention to. Well, they don't pay attention to you either. Especially if you're their kid.
The gods have godly things to do, godly places they need to see,
Godly plans they need to make that don't include me. Yeah, the gods are real and they have kids, and those kids have
Daddy doesn't love me and Mommy is a god.
Mommy can't protect me, Daddy is a god. Mommy is too busy, Daddy is too busy. Busy, 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 busy being a god. Yeah! You never listen to me, you never listen. You never listen to me, you never listen. Oh, you never listen, but now you're gonna listen. 'Cause it's time you heard our side of the story. It's time you heard our story.
Look! I didn't want to be a half-blood. I didn't ask to be a hero seeking praise. Being a half-blood is scary. It mostly gets you killed in very nasty ways. I didn't want to cause trouble. I'm less a player and more the plane. And honestly, I'd totally be fine if I could make it to the next grade. Wasn't the nasty breath of my stepdad. It was danger that I smelled. The day it all went down, the day I got expelled. Maybe you don't know what a half-blood is because your life is normal and happy and not constantly in danger. But my life, let me set the scene. We were on this freaky field trip. That's where the story should probably start. We were geeking out on ancient Greek at the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art. We stopped by all the statues, learned about the gods, Mr. Runner and my substitute, Mrs. Dodds. Hadn't done nothing wrong, wasn't rude, hadn't rebelled. On the day it all went down, the day I got expelled.
The Greek gods, the almighty titans of earth, sea, and sky. But they were children once too, and they didn't have it easy. Their father Kronos feared the day his children would inherit the earth. So, what did Kronos do? Anyone? Anyone?
He ate them.
Thank you, Mrs. Dodds. But one child, Zeus, escaped and devised a plan to rescue his brothers and sisters. He tricked Kronos into eating a rock. And what did Kronos do? Any student?
He vomited them up.
What? I didn't really get the story. At least it wasn't boring as I feared. But is it me, or is Greek mythology not deeply weird? I didn't want to pay attention. So now I wish that I had taken notes. But my focus is in question, and the gods in indigestion caused a clone from our throats. Dude, what was that?
Don't worry about it.
My best friend was acting strange, at which he so excelled. The day it got intense, the day I got expelled. Why do you have peanut butter in your hair?
Ask Nancy Bulbafitch. She's a monster. Well, not literally. At least I don't think.
She threw a peanut butter sandwich at you?
She threw a peanut butter sandwich at you. I stopped it with my head.
Grover, you're a good friend.
Aw, hey, dude, I'm your only friend.
Percy
I
Jackson.
knew something was up when I heard my name get yelled. The day it all got dark.
Mr. Jackson, please see me by the Sphinx.
Look, if this is about Nancy Bulbafitch, she only hates me because I stopped her from setting fire to those first graders.
I've heard much about you, Percy Jackson.
Really? That's very dedicated for a substitute.
Kicked out of 5 schools in 6 years. One might question your heritage.
Hey, don't talk about my mom.
And your father. That's right. You don't know who he is.
How do you even know about that? You
What ho! Percy!
Brother? What am I supposed to do with a pen? Whoa, sword! Awesome! Mr. Brunner? Mrs. Dodds? Didn't know what just had happened. Was that all a creepy, crazy dream? My teacher was a creature, then she vanished in the ether with the demon scream. The next thing that I knew, I was where detention was held. The day it all got real, the day I got expelled.
I tried, Percy, but the headmaster stood firm in his decision. You were supposed to stay with the group, and it was your final warning.
But it wasn't my fault, it was Mrs. Dodds. She lured me away, she attacked me, and you saw it.
Did I?
Yeah, and you gave me this pen. Only it wasn't a pen, it was a sword, and... What?
Percy, we've never had a teacher named Mrs. Dodds.
Perhaps it's all for the best. This was never the place for you. It was only a matter of time before...
I got kicked out?
That's not what I was going to say.
You think I'm trouble, just like everyone else.
No, but that is to say, I can only accept the very best from you, Percy. Someday you'll understand why. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry I let you down.
Maybe he's right. I mean, you never really fit in at this school anyway. You're not exactly...
Normal?
Exactly! I'll see you on the bus.
So if you think you are a half-blood, better get headed to the exits now. Cause folks will think you're lying, better run and don't start crying cause you're monsters, yeah. Stick around and maybe you'll learn from me. This ain't Odysseus' Odyssey, so hear me out if you're so compelled. But nobody listens to me, they never listen. Nobody listens to me, they never listen, no!
You got it.
I didn't want to be a half-blood. I didn't ask to be a half-blood. Expand. Hey Mom, how was your day? Mine was okay. We went on this field trip, I got expelled. I saw some super X-rated art. Museums are crazy.
The headmaster called me
About the art?
about the field trip.
Are you mad?
Well, I'm not happy. What happened, Percy?
Okay, so first my math teacher turned into a demon, and then I had this sword, and I...
You know what? Doesn't matter. We'll just find another school. Again.
I'm not a bad kid on purpose.
I know. How would you like to take a trip? Just the two of us.
Is that okay with smelly Gabe?
I will deal with your stepfather.
Where's the bean dip? She's trying to starve me here.
Gabe! There you are. Dear, how would you like a weekend without me and Percy in your way?
Who's gonna cook for me? Who's gonna clean?
My mom is not your servant.
Nah, she likes some things for me.
I'll give you a back rub. A foot rub.
Both feet. And I pay for that fancy tuition you wasted, and come out money been had from me. Yeah, I know about that. What you saving up for?
Creative writing night classes.
Then I'm doing you a favor. That's what's the money anyway. If he was my kid,
He's not.
lucky for him. Big deal.
Oh, has that guy ever heard of showers? Mom, you don't have to put up with him like that.
It's complicated, Percy.
You always say that. Why?
Because the truth might mean saying goodbye to you for good. But maybe it's time. I can't tell you all my secrets.
Maybe you should start with one.
You're right. I'll show you where I met your dad. He'd be proud of his son.
Who cares? We're better off without him.
No, it's time you found out more about him.
Look at the size of those waves.
Fire's going. Someone needs a marshmallow, and they're blue. Don't tell me you're too old for blue food.
You met Dad on this beach?
I first saw him in the water, coming out of the morning mist. He was handsome, strong, and before too long, you came to exist.
And then he ditched us. No coming home for dinner. Yeah, he sounds like a real winner.
See, he didn't have a choice. He wanted to meet you, and he warned me that things might be hard if you were like him.
Was he a screw-up too? I'm sorry, Mom. If I was only normal.
Hey. Blue food isn't normal. Blue food is strange. And that's why it's my favorite. I never want to change. To make it boring, orange or green. Why be blah when there's aquamarine?
Okay, but think about it from my perspective.
Normal is a myth. Everyone has issues they're dealing with.
Mom, if you're weird, you're weak.
That's where you're wrong. The things that make you different are the very things that make you strong. So be strong. You'll see, you're destined for great things.
The only thing I seem destined for is detention. I can't focus. I suck at school. My ADD gets the best of me. Dyslexia, not cool.
Just hang on, son. One day you'll find you'll leave that boring little life behind. Normal is a myth. Everyone has issues they're dealing with.
So what is this place? Are you sending me to summer school?
More like summer camp. It's just over that hill, past that pine tree. I thought I would be enough to protect you, but you deserve the truth.
You're acting like I'm never gonna see you again. If it's only summer camp...
Not any ordinary summer camp. Percy, your father is...
Ah! Look, a goat! Hey, little guy.
Percy!
Ah! Grover? What are you doing here, and what happened to your legs?
I've been looking everywhere for you guys.
What is it? What's wrong?
You didn't tell her about the field trip?
What happened on the field trip?
You said it didn't matter.
You met a fury.
You're all furry. What happened to your legs?
I'm a satyr. I'm half goat.
And you couldn't have mentioned that sooner.
Grover, is a fury after Percy right now?
Oh, fury? No.
Thank God.
It's a minotaur.
What's a minotaur?
Half bull.
Like you.
I'm half goat.
Well, I'm sorry if this is a lot to take in right now.
Boys! Grover, you need to get Percy to the border.
What about you?
You're the one that's after Percy. I love you so much. You have to go.
We gotta go. Come on. You hurt your mom!
I'm not like her.
Percy, come on!
Mrs. Dodds is clearly a monster. I hope you're really a sword.
Boston!
Over here! If you want my son, you have to answer to me.
Mom, no.
Go!
Mom! No! Ah! I got him!
Percy!
Ah!
Don't pass out! Don't pass out! Don't pass out!
Is this real? Am I dead or am I dreaming? Am I underneath the ocean? Or are my eyes just streaming? This is weird. Oh look, a strange man in a Hawaiian shirt.
Belongs to the sea can always return to the sea. It's a seashell.
Like I said, weird. Is she real? I must be dreaming. She's floating close to me, like an angel, or it's seeming. This is weird, but good weird. I've never seen her face as beautiful as.
You drool when you sleep.
What? Where am I?
You had an accident, but you're safe now. Your friend Grover carried you here, and I gave you ambrosia. Heals almost any injury. Unless I gave you too much and it kills you, but that's a different story.
Where is Grover? I had this dream. He was a goat, there was a bull, and my mom. Where's my mom?
I should tell Mr. D you're awake. Mr. D!
Oh, you're alive. I suppose that's good news for you, but it means a lot more paperwork for me. So don't expect me to be happy to see you. Of course, being alive is temporary. So maybe if I go and play Pinnacle for a few hours, things might improve. For me, not for you. You'd be dead.
Where am I?
Great, you haven't been debriefed. This is way out of my pay grade. Saying a lot, cause I don't get paid. So what time, Professor? Hey for breath and tell him Peter Johnson's awake, so we better clip-clop over here.
It's Percy Jackson.
Whatever, just another terrible day at Camp Half-Blood where everything's the worst. Just another terrible day. When you're in charge, it's like you're cursed. Well, technically, I am cursed. One romp in the woods with Zeus's favorite woodland. And you're stuck running a summer camp for a bunch of needy half-bloods.
Half-blood?
Yeah, half god, half mortal. Does no one watch the orientation films?
Did you say half-god?
Yeah, and I half care. Who's next? Selena Beauregard. Oh God, she's fine.
I was walking in the strawberry field with Charlie Beckendorf, and we were holding hands, and everything was totally normal. And then I kissed him, and all of a sudden he started growing sunflowers.
but I think that Charlie Beckendorf was also holding hands with a nymph. That doesn't want to wish you well. To tell you the truth, the best thing is to break up with the guy. Of course, who am I to give relationship advice? I'm literally the god of alcohol.
But he loves me.
He loves you not. Next, another terrible day at Camp Half-Blood where everything's the worst. Just another terrible day. I'm the god of wine and I'm dying of thirst.
Did you say you're a god?
Yeah, Dionysus, god of wine. The gods are real. Yippee skippy. Katie Gardner, I see you've injured your arm.
I fell off Pegasus.
You don't have flying lessons Thursdays, you have archery.
Those arrows are made of wood. Wood comes from trees. I refuse to participate in any activity that encourages the senseless slaughter of our arboreal friends.
Oh, gods, give me Ares or Apollo, anyone but good Demeter comes together. Now that you've blessed us, go talk to Ephesus before you take a knife to my head and start stabbing. And stay away from the Pegasi. Girls and ponies. Speaking of ponies.
Percy!
Mr. Brunner? What are you doing here? This guy is saying all this crazy stuff about nymphs and gods and what is going on?
Well, it's complicated.
Oh, kid, you have no idea about this place or your former mentor. I don't have time to fill you in on the details. But look, he's also a centaur.
I was gonna tell you.
Another terrible history at Camp Half-Blood where everything's the worst. Just another terrible thing.
What is happening?
You can hate it here, but I hated it first. Another terrible day. Stuck with these runs in the muck and mud. Another terrible day. Oh, God. Oh, I need a drink. Enjoy your stay at Camp Half-Blood.
You'll get used to Mr. D. He can be a bit, well, he hates children.
I thought you were a Latin teacher.
More like ancient Greek. My true name is Chiron. And my real job is training demigods, half-bloods like you.
So, all the stuff that crazy guy said is true.
Did you think that the Greek gods stopped existing just because people stopped believing in them? They're all around us. And so are their children.
Wait, but I'm not... Listen, this must be some kind of mistake. Let me talk to my mom. She'll clear this up.
Grover said she fought bravely. But a mortal woman against a minotaur.
It wasn't a dream. She's
sorry.
really gone?
I'm sorry, Percy.
It's my fault. She was trying to protect me.
You mustn't blame yourself.
You say the gods are real. How could they let that happen?
I'm afraid there are some questions only the gods themselves can answer. Look for their sign. You have to be patient. A sign that the gods have a plan. I know that the future looks blurry, but not to worry. Just do what you can. Yes, the gods are real, though they often won't reveal who they are, what they want, their design. Have faith. Keep your chin up. We'll help you adjust. And trust you will see their sign.
If my dad's a god, I'd like to know which one. He's got a lot to answer for. He showed no sign that he ever existed. No sign he might actually care. My mom raised me all on her lonesome. When I would reach out, no one else would be there. Well, I want my birthday cards and fishing trips, child support and homework tips. Don't need to whimper or whine. The guy didn't need to be dad of the year, but it's clear he could have shown us a sign. So who is he?
It's possible, well, that is to say that the prophecies suggest Dinner, Percy.
Tough first day?
Before this morning, I didn't believe in any of this.
Well, believing doesn't make it any easier. Trust me.
All this time, I thought my dad was just some deadbeat. Turns out...
He's a deadbeat god? Yeah, I get how you feel. I was about your age when I found out my dad was Hermes, the messenger god. You know, old wings on his shoes?
Have you ever met him?
Once.
And?
And you could say we're not going to be playing catch anytime soon. Look, the gods are busy, and they have lots of kids, and they don't always care. They're one of the lucky ones. They'll send a sign if they want to claim you. Signs to admit you're their own.
And if they don't?
No one can blame you for holding a grudge, so hey, you're not alone. I'm Luke. I'm gonna be your counselor. The Hermes cabin takes anybody who hasn't been claimed in. You know what that means. We're literally the reject cabin. Welcome to the dysfunctional family.
Thanks, Luke.
Rejects stick together. And besides, there's somebody who's been waiting to see you.
I'm sorry. Satyrs are supposed to be protectors. I'm like the worst satyr in the world.
I'm glad you're here.
When parents start to stare or seem non-existent, hang on 'cause you're gonna be fine. I know it's a lot to be thinking about, all of this awkward darkness and doubt. But if you need a friend to help figure it out, together we'll search for my sign.
Alright, come on, man. I'll show you the Armory, the amphitheater, the cafetorium.
Poor dude really fought a minotaur?
More like barely survived a minotaur.
You don't believe him?
He shows up out of nowhere, says he doesn't know a thing about us, but he's strong enough to fight a minotaur. Something doesn't add up. I just can't figure out what.
Well, if Annabeth Chase can't figure it out.
I mean, I'm the smartest person you know.
Also the toughest, so I'd admit it either way.
You think I'm tough? How do you think he is at capture the flag? Capture the flag! Yeah!
What's going on? And are you ever going to wear pants again?
Nope. All right, Percy, you're gonna need this.
It's a sword.
Haven't you played Capture the Flag before?
Not with swords. Pew, pew, pew.
It's not a lightsaber.
You're my dream girl. I mean, the girl who I saw when I was dreaming.
Are you sure he doesn't have a concussion?
This is Annabeth Chase. We're on the same team. Cabins are sorted by parent, and each parent has certain gifts. Figured we find out who your parent is, and we can see what gifts you got.
I don't have any gifts.
You have dyslexia, right? ADHD too?
Well, yeah, but those aren't gifts. Those are...
Letters float off the page when you read because your mind is hardwired for ancient Greek. And the ADHD? You're impulsive, can't sit still in class. Those are your battlefield reflexes.
So who's your dad?
He's a history professor.
He's human, but I thought that the gods were...
My mom is Athena, goddess of wisdom. Jeez, sexist much?
No, I mean, I love girls. I think they're really nice.
Capture the Flag isn't about being nice. It's about proving to the gods that we're tough, powerful, and victorious in battle.
She's kind of intense.
You should see the captain of the other team.
Who's the captain of the other team?
I am.
Daughter Aries, God of War.
You got a problem with that? We're gonna get pulverized with you. You wanna know whose house you're fighting for? The god of strategy, the god of war, the god of water, or the god of death. Before you take your final breath, god of messengers, go take a note. You're gonna drown, you ain't gonna float. You're gonna lose, yeah, you'll miss the boat. It's gonna be bloody murder, she wrote. I'll put you in, I'll put you in, I'll put you in your place. I'll put you in, I'll put you in, ooh, I'll put you in your place.
We have to meet her.
Don't worry, satyrs or the creature of Pan, god of the wild, you know what to do?
Hide in the tree. Got it.
What about me? I don't know my talent yet.
I have a special job for you. Go to the boys' bathroom.
And?
Stay there. It's your first day. We don't want you messing this up.
Okay, just stay here, stay in the bathroom, stay out of...
Trouble? Ha! You were tough, but you don't look it. Your goose is cooked. I'm here to cook it. The Minotaur died from a case of laughing too hard and drinking your stupid name.
Look, Captain Crazy, but the flag ain't here. You got some issue with me, it's pretty clear.
You faced the monster on your very first day. You let me come to me, you're not the man. But you win. I'll put you in your leg. I'll put you in. I'll put you in your... What's that noise?
It's not me, it's the toilet!
You're worm meat, Jackson. Worm meat.
Dude, what happened?
I had an accident.
Oh, yeah, Percy's Jackson, Supreme Lord of the bathroom.
Not bad for your first day.
You set me up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You told me to go to the bathroom, and you knew Clarice would go after me. I was part of your plan.
You mean distracting Ares' best warrior so I could capture their flag? Smart plan.
She could have killed me.
Plan would have worked either way then.
I thought Athena was all about books and reading.
She is. Also, battle strategy. Look, I needed that win. I need to prove to my mom that I'm a champion so that I can get a quest.
A quest?
The biggest honor a half-blood can get. But it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna be talking about my victory tonight. They'll be too busy talking about yours. How'd you even drench Clarice the Beast anyway?
I don't know, it was like the water in the toilet just responded to me. What?
I really hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
What does what mean?
Grab some dinner first and let the nectar flow.
Why did she scrape part of her plate into the fire? Is the food here really that bad?
Offering to the gods. It's not enough that we're omnipotent and all-powerful. They need to feel appreciated. To the gods. Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe.
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
My dad is Hermes, he messengers things. You'll know his sign by his shoes with those wings. I'd wait by the phone, but the phone never rings. Oh no! When your dad's a god, life can be tough. I met the guy once, and once was enough. Annabelle.
My mom's Athena, she's smart and she's wise. She's sworn off gluten and she's sworn off guys. But if she came to camp, it'd be a surprise. Oh no. Oh, and my stepmom, she hates me and my dad works all day. So I left Virginia and I ran away.
Wait, is that true?
Everybody, Go away. I'm the child of Pan, god of the wild. For those who love nature, they're often beguiled. He's not really my dad, but I'm sort of his child.
Oh no!
He went for a hike to explore new frontiers, and no one has seen him for thousands of years.
All things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. All things couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
Chiron, who's your dad?
Oh, well, my father was Kronos! You remember my lecture? He ate all his children! He did vomit us up.
The goddess of love, my mom's Aphrodite. She tries to be cool, but mainly she's flighty. I bring home a boy, she is there in her nightie.
Oh, no!
It's so embarrassing, you guys. I've tried to seek help from Eve in the face, but she steals my mascara and all of my dates.
No, if I try to sing, it'll probably cause an avalanche.
Come on, we're all friends here. Give it a shot.
My mom was named Sally. She loved scary movies and food that was blue and...
Yeah, who's your godly parent? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, guys. A lot of half-bloods don't know their godly parent. Give it a try.
So my dad is some god. That's great, I guess. Did he not want me or not want the stress? Too bad he's the worst, and my life is a mess. Oh no. I hope he shows even a trace, 'cause I got some choice words to throw in his face.
All things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. All things couldn't be worse.
But I don't care where our parents may be, as long as you are here with me.
We don't care where our parents may be, as long as you are here with me. As long as you are here with me.
Here's your offering.
To my dad, whoever he is.
Check out the stars.
What's going on?
Well, I said the gods would send a sign.
Is that a fork?
It's a trident! It seems your godly parent has claimed you to match. All hail Percy Jackson, the son of the sea god Poseidon.
My dad's Poseidon? Oh, sweet! What? Luke, what's going on?
Dude, Mr. D's gonna kill you. Talk to you. He's gonna talk to you.
I told you he was trouble. From the second he came, I said, let's turn him into a dolphin. But no, you wanted to take him in to teach him? Like that has ever worked.
Our purpose is to keep the half-bloods safe. Changing children into dolphins? That's hardly an appropriate interpretation of the mission.
I don't know. I think we'd all be safer if he was a dolphin. You hear that thunder? Zeus knows we have him, and he ain't happy.
Wait, Zeus? Like the king of the gods? I don't understand. Why is he mad at me?
You were born.
Mr. D.
No, he needs to know. Haven't you ever wondered why there aren't any other little sea godlings running around? No sons of Hades or daughters of Zeus?
The big three aren't supposed to have kids.
The big three?
Kronos' most powerful sons, Zeus, Hades,
And Poseidon.
And you want to know why? It's because they're always trouble. So, where'd you hide him? Better fess up now or I'll get the Hechiotonitis to pat you down. He's called the 100-handed one, so you know, that won't be fun.
What?
Just look at the boy. He's clearly not a thief.
You know what? You're right, you're right. You can't fake being that stupid. Unless you're the god of drama. Unless you're a great actor. God, I have too much. And I'm also the god of drama. And I can assure you, he is not. But as long as Zeus thinks he is, we're all gonna suffer. So great, it's decided. One dolphin coming right up.
Bracas me specimini! Did I just speak Latin?
It's been known to happen in moments of stress.
You told me to eat my pants. You know what? He's got more fight than I thought he would.
So, what does this think I stole anyways?
His lightning.
His lightning. Sorry, his lightning?
And no, not some crummy college theater production, Urban Outfitters knockoff lightning. No, we're talking about 2 feet, celestial bronze, capped with god-level explosives. Another god can't touch it. Immortal, incinerated. Who does that leave, class? Oh, Dionysus, I know. Yes, Dionysus. A half-blood. Yes, Dionysus. You're always right.
I didn't take anything.
We know that. But Zeus is a guilty until proven innocent type of god, and your existence alone is suspicious.
So what happens now?
There's only one thing we can do.
Dolphin.
One reasonable thing. But it can be dangerous. You must go to the attic, speak to our mummy.
When you say mummy, that's like old person for mom, right?
Be brave, Percy, because if you fail, all the gods will be at war.
Is anyone up here? Hello? Just an echo. Guess no one's up here after. Ah!
Child, I am the spirit of Delphi, speaker of the prophecies of Venus Apollo. Approach and face your destiny.
I have a destiny?
And face the treacherous Lord. You shall find what was stolen and see it restored.
Okay, that's great.
You shall be betrayed by one who calls you friend.
What?
And you shall fail. To save what matters most in the end.
Go west to face the treacherous Lord.
It's got to mean Hades, right?
Why Hades?
The underworld is in Los Angeles.
Actually, I'm not surprised.
Hades has always been jealous of his brothers. And with every war, his kingdom expands. So if he's stolen the bolt in order to incite a war between Zeus and Poseidon, we have to stop him. And I'm afraid that by we, I mean you.
What?
A hero's quest! It's only the biggest honor a half-blood can get!
That's right. This quest could be the whole reason why your father claimed you.
What, because he needs me? Where was he when I got kicked out of school? Or when we couldn't pay rent? Or when my mom... Forget it. I'm staying here.
I'm afraid that's not an option.
What?
I'm sorry, Percy, but Mr. D was right. As long as you're here, Zeus will punish the entire camp. Which means...
You're going to expel me. Again.
That's not fair.
I wish there were another way. Once again, Percy, I am very sorry.
6 schools in 6 years, been kicked out of every place. Everything I ever do is wrong, never find where I belong. Everybody on my case. The same old story, the same old song. Don't act up, don't act out, be strong. I keep my head down, I keep my chin up, but it ends up all the same. With pack your bags, Percy, you're always to blame. I never try to do anything, I never mean to hurt anyone. I try to be a good kid, a good kid, a good son. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid. Guess I'm good for nothing at all. Gabe was a world-class jerk. Dad was never there. The only family that really mattered, well, she vanished into the air. And now I'll finally find a haven someplace safe where I can stay till it's pack your bags, Percy. Now go away. I never try to do anything, I never mean to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid. Yeah, Percy, that's a good one. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid. Guess I'm good for nothing at all. Schools in 6 years, every battle, every day. No one ever tells me that they're proud. No one asks me, Percy, how'd you like to come around and stay? All you get are bad grades and a bubble wrap and a bad rep and a good smack and no friends and no hope and no mom. She's taken away. I swear I never stole anything. I never mean to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid who's had a bad run. And all I need is one last chance to prove I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone.
Pro tip, when you're the son of Poseidon and you want to be alone, don't go to the lake. It's the first place to look. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell Chiron you're here either.
Look at the waves. It's like the sea and the sky are fighting.
Well, That's because they are. When the gods are all at war, they want everybody to know it. Look, I went on a quest last summer. My dad told me to get a golden apple from some garden. It wasn't important and the world wasn't at stake or anything. Who knows, maybe he thought it was fun to watch. But we had a strange craving for apples. I got the apple, but there was a dragon guarding it. So I also got this scar. And that's when I realized the gods don't care about us and they don't care if we get hurt. So if it were my dad, I wouldn't go either.
It's not just that. The oracle told me I'd be betrayed by a friend, that even if I found the bolt, I'd fail.
Well, that's pretty good for the oracle. Look, prophecies, they don't mean what you think they really mean. I'm not gonna say you owe your dad anything, because you don't. But what about your mom?
My mom's gone.
From this world. But if she's anywhere, she'd be in
The underworld. Yeah, I'll do it. Not because my dad needs me. He's been less a dad and more absentee. But if my mom's alive, that's where she's bound to be. I'm leaving now, I'd better pack. Hades took my mom, I'm taking her back. So what if no one's come back from the underworld? I'll be the first.
And I'll be the second first.
Grover, I did not ask you to come.
You're my best friend, dude. So don't get mad, but I suspect you'll need protecting when things get bad. And this kickin' quest may be the best chance I've had to put my past behind me. So if you haven't guessed, I'm coming on your killer quest.
So bon voyage and very well.
We're gonna fight each foe, each curse and spell.
We're gonna march straight down to the gates of hell.
underworld.
Close enough. I'm finally gonna pass the test.
We're going on a killer quest. Ooh, don't forget this. Official Camp Half-Blood questing backpack. Comes pre-packed with everything you're gonna need. Gold drachmas, ambrosia squares, and deodorant.
Need me too, seaweed brain. If you're gonna save the world, I'm the best person to keep you from messing up. 5 long years stuck at camp, underneath Athena's lockdown clamp. Been waiting for my chance to prove I'm champ. I've got mad battle strategy. My mom will be impressed. I'm coming on your killer quest.
So pass the horns, get the flags unfurled. Past dangerous flames and arrows whirled. We're gonna march straight down to the underworld.
Luke, you coming too?
No, I'm needed here, but something for the road?
Shoes, awesome. Shoes with wings? That is awesome. So where is the underworld?
You're gonna want to look for DOA records.
It's a record company? Actually, I'm not surprised.
Don't get eaten by monsters.
Monsters? Who said anything about monsters?
Have a great quest.
So we're half-blood, not God but Demi.
Won't go halfway. It's all not Sammy.
It's up to us.
So let me try my best.
As we journey west, we're going on an awesome,
Dangerous and scary.
thrilling, monstrous,
And Harry.
killer heroes quest.
Attention Greyhound passengers. We're now entering Scenic New Jersey, and it looks like another pleasant. Dear God, what are you doing with that sword?
Percy S. Jackson, I'd like you to meet my sister!
I liked you better when you were a math teacher.
Everybody off the bus!
You know, this is the worst experience I've had riding the Greyhound.
Submit now! What's suffering? Turn on fireman!
I'm suffering now.
I smell gas! Get off the bus!
Guys, we just exploded a bus. being attacked by demon triplet math teachers.
Oh, yeah.
Is the whole trip gonna be like this?
I hope so. Hades is sending his monsters after us. We're doing something right.
All our food was in there. All our clothes were in there. All our food was in there!
Sit tight.
Look, I made an itinerary for any adversary drawn from the quest of heroes past. It's right here in my pocket.
It's where in your pocket?
Oops, it got busted in the blast.
What did it say?
Take that bus to Los Angeles.
We're not on the bus.
I know.
To Los Angeles.
We flew up the bus.
I know.
To Los Angeles.
So what are we supposed to do?
Wait for another bus.
What if we blow up that one too?
We're lost in the woods, somewhere in New Jersey, and we're never gonna make it to LA. We're lost and it's cold,
And it won't stop raining.
Let's just go.
Well, not that way.
No backup plan.
No food.
No phone.
No adult
supervision. We're lost in the woods and we'll never leave New Jersey, and none of us are making a decision.
It's not safe to stay out here in the open when monsters are hoping to eat us alive.
How do they know where we are when we don't even know? How are we gonna survive?
Is your smell?
I don't smell.
Dude, like, listen, please. Half-bloods to monsters smell like Mickey D's.
We smell.
Like tacos or takeout Vietnamese.
So hopefully they just ate.
Fantastic, gang. Well, I don't want to die in the Garden State.
We're lost in the woods, somewhere in New Jersey, and we're never gonna make it to LA. We're lost and it's dark, and I think that something's coming, and I think it's coming this way.
Is it a monster?
It's a squirrel.
Dude, are you talking to a squirrel?
Yeah, Zeta powers, dude. This squirrel knows every inch of the forest. Maybe he can help us.
Really? Because I think that seems kinda nuts.
I'm so sorry. One moment, please. You hurt his feelings.
Wow.
Tell the squirrel you're sorry.
Done.
I'm not saying sorry to the
Percy,
squirrel.
like, for
You
me,
look very
please.
sorry.
Please.
Tell the you're sorry, Percy.
Okay,
Go.
okay. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What's he saying?
Okay, he says he knows where we are.
Where are we?
Okay. He says we're lost in the woods, somewhere in New Jersey. We're never gonna make it to LA. Thanks, buddy.
I think the gods are trying to tell me they hate me.
What gave that away?
Hungry monsters on the ground.
Angry gods are in the sky.
Safe places to be found.
Wanna run, wanna cry.
Can't go back to any home.
Can't this way too far away?
Can't protect my only friends.
No place to go, no place to stay. In the world, and the world's freaking awful, and we're never gonna make it to LA. We're lost, we're just kids, we're alone, this is impossible. Who put the fate of the world in the hands of 3 armor fans scared half-bloods? It's crazy!
So pick a direction.
It's your quest.
A direction?
We trust you.
A direction.
A direction.
A direction. Whatever you decide.
Whatever I decide.
Whatever you decide.
There. I have a good feeling about there. Hello, ma'am.
It's too late. We are alone. Where are your parents?
Trust me, if we told you, you wouldn't believe it.
We're fine, ma'am. We're just camping.
In a storm like this? Poor Aunt Tian will find you a place to stay.
She seems nice. All these statues yourself?
Everyone needs a hobby.
This one kind of looks like my Uncle Ferdinand.
I have a weird feeling about this.
What did you say?
She said we really appreciate this.
It's no trouble at all. I've been ever so lonely. I had a boyfriend once, sisters too, but then a wicked woman ruined my life. And ever since then, no secrets to what to see.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We're leaving now.
Wait! Your eyes are quite unique, my dear.
Really?
Seriously, the detail work is amazing.
They remind me of somebody. Would you mind if I took a picture? I liked creating new stuff.
Oh, me?
You deserve to be immortalized in stone forever.
You know, maybe we should keep moving.
It's just one picture, Percy.
It's like you can see every individual strand of fur.
Why doesn't your friend get in the picture too?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Camera shy, a handsome young man like yourself.
I guess one picture can't hurt. Should I smile?
Interesting choice to have him screaming.
I think our natural reaction is best.
Does anyone else hear a hissing sound?
Yeah, she really captured Uncle Ferdinand.
Who's ready for their close-up?
Really captured.
Don't you need a camera?
Why use a camera?
Percy, I think that is Uncle Ferdinand.
When you have a face like mine!
Auntie M! For
Medusa! Your mother and I are all nemesis. Nemesis? Whatever! We don't like each other!
Annabeth, run!
Such a brave hero! Just like your father! But trust me, your quest is here!
What just happened?
You can open your eyes now, but don't look directly at her. She can still turn you into stone even after you've chopped off her head.
I chopped off her head?
I should have known who she was sooner. My mom's gonna be so disappointed.
It's not your fault.
You're right, because it's yours.
What?
You led us right to her.
You told me to be decisive. Besides, you're the one she was after. She had some grudge against your mom. What was that about?
Oh, so Medusa used to be beautiful until Athena kind of turned her into a monster.
She did what?
She turned her into a monster. Oh, look, a bunch of empty boxes over here away from Annabeth.
Why would she do that?
Medusa disrespected her. She was sneaking into Athena's temple to meet up with her boyfriend, Poseidon. Yeah, Medusa dated your dad. Crazy, right?
Isn't that overreacting?
People always devalue wisdom. She has to be tough. It's the only way to get people to respect you. I mean, her. Forget it.
Is that why you don't like me? Because our parents don't like each other?
I never said I didn't like you.
You criticize me all the time.
Look, I've studied, I've trained, I've done everything to prove to the gods that I'm the best. And you show up and you don't even know how to use a sword.
Yes, I do. Ow, ow, ow.
You done? Point proven.
Look, I didn't ask for any of this. Gods, monsters, quests. That is easier.
Now, come at me.
With my sword? Oh, look. You're smart, you're brave, you're scary good with that knife. How could your mom not be proud?
That's what I want to know, too. You know the only gift my mom ever gave me? A hat that makes you invisible. You put it on and no one can see you. Seemed appropriate. I've always been a smart girl. Always made the grade, always got the gold star. I've always been a smart girl. A smart girl only gets a girl so far. You win at every single game. You want a quest, they tell you tough. If you don't go, you'll never know if you'll ever be good enough. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon someone will notice me.
I know what it's like to not feel good enough. You know how many times I've been kicked out of school?
Yeah, but when boys grow up, they always get another chance. I've always been a tough girl. Always been the one not to run from a fight. Always been a tough girl. 'Cause most girls never win if they're polite. So me, I tend to stand my ground. I found I never can give in. It may trust you with the quest. So the best thing you can do is run away. Run away. But I have a plan, and I will be remembered. I will be great. Just wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon, I swear. I don't know how or when, but I promise you I'll never be invisible again. Someone will notice me. I've always been a smart girl.
No more fighting?
At least, not with each other.
Come on. I know how to get our parents to notice us.
Huh?
Help me box up this head.
Oh, whatever you're doing can't possibly be a good idea.
Hermes Express shipping to Mount Olympus, care of Percy Jackson and Annabeth Chase.
Oh, no. The gods will think we're impertinent.
We are impertinent.
Guys,
Hey.
guess what? I solved all our problems. While you two were here, not solving all our problems, that squirrel came back and gave me these.
3 Amtrak tickets?
Yeah. Aren't you glad you apologized? We are totally killing this quest. Guys, we got this, you ain't shot this, yo. I know your train of thought is that there ain't no way in Hades that we'll win. All your worries come in flurries, but we best in freaking furies. Look how far we've come, we can't give in. It's 1 foot forward at a time. We'll stop all that grit and grime. We still got a lot left to do. People are counting on us, I'm counting on you.
Oh, Lord.
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay ahead and stay alive. Ain't got no time for moping when we're working and we're going. So pedal to the metal and drive.
St. Louis, everybody off.
Look, the gateway arch.
Whoa. Look, a lady with a puppy. Aww. Is that a chihuahua? Hey, little guy.
That was freaky.
That was scary.
Yo, guys, are you aware we keep surviving every creepy, crazy thing?
How about my practice?
Like an arrow, go Ryan, keep on straight and keep on trying. No fates are ever gonna cut our train.
As you can see by the thunder and flooding and hurricane level winds, as our fish to stay off the road and don't
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay ahead and stay alive. The weather may be stormy, but the road is still before me. So pedal to the metal and drive.
Bye, kids. Okay, here's the problem. Public transportation is suspended due to the storm, and if we get on a plane, Zeus will strike us right out of the sky.
Do we have enough drachmas for an Uber?
We don't even have enough drachmas for a veggie burger.
Well, if you hadn't bought all those damn snacks.
It was the Hoover Dam, and I was hungry.
Okay,
can
I
we
get
please
hungry
get back to
too,
the
Rover.
topic?
See,
And
I'm not
what
going
was
anywhere. I
the
need my
story?
veggies.
Does that
Because
mean
when you
we're
go to
doing
Veggies,
it?
bread, it's a pyramid, Rover. Wait. Why are we fighting?
I have the best. I'm Ares, the god of war. Maybe you've met my daughter, Clarice. Oh, relax, I come in peace. I hear you runts are headed to Hades, but you're never gonna make it on public transportation. I can get you all the way to Vegas. You're cool with motorcycles, right?
What do you think? Can we trust this guy?
1 foot forward at a time.
Dust off all that grit and grime.
We still got a lot left to do.
'Cause people are counting on us, we're counting on you.
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay alive. The road it offers freedom,
is where I get off. That guy is so cool. Why can't Clarice be like that?
Okay, gang. We'll be in LA tomorrow, but tonight we need a place to sleep.
How about here? The Lotus Hotel.
Oh, you're joking, right? In the Odyssey, if you want to sleep in a lotus bed, one night could last 100 years.
I'm sure that's irrelevant. Excuse me, miss, how long have you been staying here?
My brother and I died just yesterday. May 1st, 1939.
We can sleep on the road!
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and don't get dead and stay alive. The wind up on our faces, we're getting all places.
So major benders, now we're looking like contenders.
The Oracle can can it. I'll save my mom, then save the planet.
So pedal to the metal and
Oh, look, a bus to Los Angeles.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
This one we just won't blow up.
and drive.
It's crazy to think that this time tomorrow, we'll be at the underworld.
Oh, yeah, then all we have to do is find Hades, get the bolt back, and stop the gods from starting a war. We have a plan for that, right?
We'll figure it out in the morning. I'm about ready to pass out. Pass out. Pass out. This is weird. I think I must be dreaming. I'm in some kind of cavern. At least that's how it's seeming. This is scary.
Where's the bolt?
The bolt is on its way, my lord. Everything is unfolding as we planned.
You falter.
It's nothing. It's just that the bolt needed certain sacrifices.
Sacrifice is necessary to remake the world. Remember what these gods have done. Remember Talia. And when I am free. Wait. Someone is here, listening even as he dreams. Hello, Percy Jackson.
You really do drool when you sleep.
What? What happened?
You were screaming. It was waking the other passengers. Well, not Annabeth.
Mom? You remembered my birthday.
I had this dream. I was at the edge of a pit, and the thief was there. He was talking about the bolt.
It must have been Hades.
He wasn't alone. There was some thing in that pit. It told him to remember Talia. What?
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
You know who she is?
She was my friend. I should have told you. I thought maybe if you did, you wouldn't want me on this quest. You knew what a failure I really am. Ask Annabeth. She knows. There's a tree on the hill, up on Half-Blood Hill, that watches over us, silent and still, and no one at camp is safe until we can see the tree on the hill. This was way before I met you. Chiron sent me to escort 3 half-bloods back to camp. 2 were runaways, 1 was Annabeth, the other was Luke, and the 3rd was Talia. Tough girl, like her dad, Zeus.
I thought I was the only kid of the big 3 gods.
You are now. We'd almost made it back to camp, but I got nervous and we got lost, and by the time we found the hill, something else found us. And there on the hill, up on Half-Blood Hill, a cold wind blew, dark and chill, and nothing could slake its wrathful will. We had to make a stand, and maybe if I'd been a little bit
braver. Maybe if I'd stayed behind to fight, but maybe doesn't let me go back and save her. Maybe doesn't make it all right. Talia saved us. We survived because she stayed to hold off the monsters. She paid for her sacrifice with her life. That's when Zeus showed up.
And he saved her, right?
It was too late for that. As she died, he turned her into a tree so she could stand protecting us forever the way I couldn't do for her. There's a tree on the hill up on Havelot Hill that protects us all and always will. And it's there alive. All I fail to believe. The tree on the hill. I don't know why you heard her name in your dream, but I know what it means. If we fail this quest, it's gonna be my fault.
That's not true, Grover. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. Neither would Luke.
You're awake.
Getting close to the underworld. Kind of hard to sleep.
What if this is a mistake? We've been so sure Hades is the thief, but what if we're wrong? Oracle told me I'd fail.
We're here.
Are we sure we're ready to do this?
Not at all. Let's go. Huh. This must be it. DOA Records.
You know, I kind of thought there'd be monsters.
Yeah. Who knew the lobby of the underworld would be so...
Dad, going down. Oh, that's Chiron. Ferryman to the underworld. Hi, we need to get to Hades.
You don't look dead. Read the sign. No soliciting, no loitering, no living.
We are totally dead.
Yeah, no, we drowned in a bathtub.
All three of us.
That's a big bathtub. Jacuzzi. The price to cross the river Styx isn't free. With adults, I usually charge their credit card or at the very price to their last cable bill. But children, they never die prepared. School drachmas. Y'all are half-bloods?
Is that a problem?
Not at all. You know, the ferryman thing is just a day job. My real passion is music. Do you want to hear my demo? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over this sweet-ass riff. Plenty of people all over the years, from heroes to half-bloods with their pitiful tears, thinking that they'll save a loved one from below.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
They think they'll pop down for a quick trip.
But it don't work like that.
So here's a tip. You ain't getting out. We gotcha and we ain't letting go.
Oh no, oh no!
You're the away and you're here to stay. Yeah, you're stuck forever, never ending. No hope for survival. You're dead on arrival. So, what do you think?
Sweet riff.
Keep at it. Great. No, I tried selling it to some music producers, but they kept telling me the music industry was dead. So I said, so are you. And I threw them in the fields of punishment. It's right over there. Maybe death metal isn't your genre? I mean, we have all the greats down here. Mozart, Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain. Who do you feel like listening to?
Do you have any Josh Groban?
No, but we will. Eventually. Bury the souls of the newly deceased. I got a sweet ride. It was really loose. And if the dead complain, I just turn up the stereo. choir. They crashed their bus on the way to sing for the Vatican. They're lucky. Their voices will never change now. You're dead! Who has 2 turntables and 3 sick heads? Everybody make some noise for DJ Cerberus!
Did she mean eternity like eternity?
Come on. We need to find Hades. Stay close. What did I just say?
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
If we get separated, we might not find each other again, so stay close. Really?
I can't help it. It's like my feet won't listen to my brain.
Well, tell your brain to do something. I don't know.
I swear it's not me, it's my shoes. They're trying to pull me into the pit. Oh, Percy!
Thank you. Pick up your shoe.
Preoccupied.
On it.
Percy.
What was that?
Guys, I think this pit is Tartarus.
Like the fish sauce?
No, Tartarus! It's like the maximum security wing of the underworld.
What's so bad the regular security wing isn't enough?
Chiron said that our parents went to war against their father. First, they overthrew him. Then, they threw him into a pit.
So, that thing down there was Kronos? I don't understand. What would he want with my shoes?
They were really cool shoes.
Unless it wasn't the shoes he was after.
You think he wanted my deodorant?
He definitely want that.
Guys?
Oh, that's Zeus's bolts!
But why would it be in my... No, you can't think. I didn't steal it, I swear.
Then how did it get in here?
I don't know. How do you know where to find it?
I didn't. It was a guess, a hypothesis. Stop looking at me like that.
Betrayed by a friend. How bad did you need a quest anyways?
Not that bad. Look, there's something weird going on.
Yeah. Someone's trying to pit the big three against each other. But it's not Hades. We need to get out of here before he finds us.
You're too late for that! You're as rash as your father, son of Poseidon, and by the looks of it, as stupid.
You know who we are?
And I know why you're here. You thought I was the bad guy. Everybody always thinks Hades is the bad guy! Maybe it's the decor.
It doesn't help.
Look, you were framed, so was I. If you just let us go.
And why would I want to do that?
Because you're super, like, chill that way?
One does not simply walk out of the underworld. That's the whole point of the underworld. Unless
Unless what?
You gave me that bolt. I may not have stolen it, but since it's here, what do the Trojans say? Never look a gift god level explosive in the mouth?
Why would you want to start a war?
Because when the gods go to war, it's the mortals who suffer and end up here. And I do get lonely.
No chance. We came here to stop a war, not start one.
Yeah. There is no way in hell.
Really?
Dude. Sorry. Then we're handing this over.
Not even in exchange for her.
Percy?
Mom?
Percy!
Mom!
She is merely ashamed, but I can restore her. What has your father ever done for you? He doesn't care about his family or his brother, who he never visits. No, he's too busy playing with his dolphins and mermaids and thinking he's so cool with his Hawaiian shirt.
Did you say Hawaiian shirt?
I could give you your freedom, your friends, and your mother. And all it'll cost you is a little war. This choice is yours, son of Poseidon. I'll give you a moment to consider.
Seems my good intentions always crash and burn. Everything I ever do will fail. Never once will I prevail. Going wrong at every turn.
What belongs to the sea can always return.
What belongs to the sea can always return. It's a seashell. No, it's a gift from a god. Maybe my dad was a screw-up too. His best laid plans always falling through. Maybe he did the best that he could do. Maybe my dad wasn't always there. Maybe he never knew how to care. But hey, that's life, and life ain't fair. And I know right now things are less than fine. But I think my dad may have thrown me a line. And better late than never to finally get a sign. I'm the son of Poseidon, and I'm gonna win. The son of Poseidon, and I'm done running. Guys, I know how to get us out of here. I'll come back for you, Mom, I promise. It's a portal!
Oh, come on!
We were set up, and I think I know who did the setting.
But if it's not Hades?
Who wins if the gods go to war? Ares, the god of war. He must have planted the bolt in my backpack. I bet he's watching us right now. Show yourself!
We'll have to get through me. We'll take him down. We work well in three.
Plus a half goat with a great goatee. Let's do this.
So this could be the end, but I ain't sad. 'Cause you're the two best friends this screw up ever had. And now I'll make this right for me and for my dad. I'm the son of Poseidon, and we know you're to blame. The son of Poseidon, you made me God, but you're going down all the same.
Ah! Your mouth is talking trash. You better rinse it. Your meat is minced. I'm here to mince it. I'm gonna have my war, so give me some space before I wipe that stupid head off of yours.
I'm the son of Poseidon, and I'm gonna win.
I'll put
The
you
son of Poseidon, and
I'll put you in your
place. There's one last thing I haven't figured out. You needed a half-blood to steal the bolt. Tell us who's helping you.
Make me. Let the slugfest begin.
Percy, get to the ocean.
You think the god of war is afraid of a little water?
How do you feel about a lot of it? I'm the son of Poseidon. I never asked to be
He's a true son of the sea, and the sea does not like to be restrained.
Dad! I mean, Lord Poseidon.
You can call me Dad, Perseus.
You can call me Percy. I got your gift.
And I got yours, Medusa's head, really? 1 second. Hey, could you hold this real quick? All right, I'll see you around.
Listen, about that.
You have a knack for getting into trouble, just like your old man. But you have your mother's strength. She was a queen among women.
Well, then why'd you let her get stuck with a jerk like Gabe?
I thought you'd figure it out by now. She chose to be with him, to protect you.
What, like he has some sort of magic power?
You could say that. His smell is awful. No monster would ever sense you. You've heard of Hercules in the Aegean stables, right? That guy smells worse.
I failed, Dad. I couldn't save what matters most in the end. I couldn't save Mom.
You prevented a war between the gods. And for that, well, the gods may be unfair, but we're not total jerks.
You mean she's
on her way. But before you see her, there's one thing I should tell you. At the end of the summer, you can either go home with her or stay at camp year-round.
I didn't know I got a choice.
Why do you think the gods stay out of their kids' lives? The most important ones, the most important decisions are the ones you make for yourself. Still, I am sorry you were born.
Wow, seriously?
A hero's life is never easy.
Percy. Mom?
Oh my God.
You're alive!
You saved me.
Well, I had some help.
Hi, Mrs. Jackson.
Hey,
Hi.
we're more beautiful than the day we first met.
And you haven't changed at all.
Okay, this is the weirdest family reunion ever.
My brother will be wanting his bolt back. Should have been called the god of drama, that guy. But I'll be seeing you around.
That's my dad.
That's your dad.
Listen, Mom, he told me about Gabe. You don't have to stay with him for me.
You sound just like your father. He wanted to solve all my problems too. You know, he once offered to build me a palace under the sea, but you saved my life, and it's time I figure out how to live it.
I know you'll be strong, Mom. But if Gabe does give you any more trouble, thank you so much.
Care of Auntie M's Garden Emporium.
It's a do-it-yourself sculpture kit.
That's so sweet, thank you, Percy.
It's Medusa's head! So...
Oh. Thanks, I think.
So, what now?
As my official protector, you can officially escort us back to camp.
Ha! And you're conscious this time.
What do you do when the quest is ended? What do you do when the battle's won? So many questions left unanswered, so many things still left undone. What do you do when it's up to you to choose? Has something ended or begun? Stay or go, pick one.
I hoofed it here as soon as I heard. All hail, Perseus Jackson, hero of Olympus.
Percy's alive.
Hey, Clarice, we met your dad. He's not as tough as you.
You met my dad. Yeah. Mention me.
Luke! Hey, Luke!
Attention campers, it is the last day of summer. If you intend on making my life miserable year-round, please inform us by sundown. Otherwise, the cleaning harpies will eat anyone who remains. Logan Lemon, that means you.
It's Percy Jackson.
How do you know I was even talking?
Do I stay because it's safer back to the home I left behind? I could stay and train for a piece of the action. But what about peace of mind? What's my deal? Why do I feel there is something left I still need to find? Where do you go when it's over? What do you do when you come to the last day of summer?
Hey, it's a letter for your mom.
of her new sculpture, Bean Dip. Hey, how come you never go home?
Oh, I tried once. My dad couldn't deal with the monster attacks, and my stepmom couldn't deal with me. It's just asking for trouble, like, don't even try.
Sometimes family's worth the trouble. Believe me.
I guess we both have a choice to make. Seaweed brain.
Luke,
If it isn't the big hero.
I've barely seen you since I got back. You avoiding me?
Not at all. Tough last day?
I thought when I finished my quest, everything would make sense, but it doesn't. I never found out who was working with Ares or what any of this has to do with Kronos. It's the last day of summer, but I don't feel like anything's over.
Yeah, I get it. My quest was supposed to be the biggest thing in my life. I came back changed. But the rest of the camp was exactly the same. Chiron always says our parents made camp as this safe magic space. The truth is so they don't have to see us. They won't bother to show their face. It's time to make the world our own. Time someone put them in their place. Ares thought we were starting a war between the gods, but it was much bigger than that. It was about wiping them out and taking our turn.
You're with a lightning thief.
The Oracle warned you, betrayed by a friend.
You set me up. You told me to go to the underworld. Then you gave me those shoes to pull me into that pit. You were trying to free Kronos. Why?
He promised me the power to defeat our parents.
He's using you to get back at the gods.
Good. I've been here since I was a kid. I did everything they ever asked. Yeah, I did. And for what? You know this world will never be ours. As long as our parents rule over the stars. So I'm dancing. I don't care if I hurt anyone. It doesn't pay to be a good kid, a good son. The gods are never on our side, so I think it's time we watch them fall. And sure, we'll see what I did. Soon there'll be no gods at all.
What are you doing?
What we promised. We said we'd never forget Talia. Join me. We'll make the gods remember what they did to her. What they do to us.
They've made mistakes. It doesn't mean we have to make them too.
Annabeth, I know you choose wisely.
You're right. It's over, Luke.
It's not over yet. Well, it is for Percy.
Go
after him!
He needs ambrosia! It's the only thing that can heal him!
Ambrosia.
Seaweed brain?
Wise girl?
He's gone! He's gone. We won't get far. I've got every squirrel on the East Coast looking for him. What?
He'll be back.
Yeah. And then he'll be sorry.
This won't end with Luke. We stand on the edge of dangerous times for gods and mortals. I can't tell you what to do. But if you decide to stay here, know that you'll have the full protection of the gods.
No. Luke was right about one thing. We can't hide at camp waiting for our parents to fix things. We have to go out there, into the real world. That's where the monsters are.
The gods will say we're impertinent.
We are impertinent. There's gonna be a fight. There still might be a war. For the moment, we've got danger on the run.
And things will get bad before they will get better. It may seem like the ending, but to try.
Don't feel bad, cause we're usually about to die.
Bring on the monsters, bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the monsters, bring on the real world.
There'll be times when your faith is shaken.
They're breaking your heart, they're trying to hear it pound. Gotta know where the real fight lies when it's time to rise and stand your ground.
Don't have to go it alone.
They'll put us in a box so we won't be content. You keep hoping, you keep your eyes open.
Cause the sea doesn't like to be restrained.
No, I'm never gonna once have it easy. I'll make mistakes for my own and it frees me. Summer's over, it's time to begin. And if you're looking for trouble, then count me in. Bring on the monsters, bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the monsters,
Bring on the real world. Bring on the real world. Bring on the real world. And I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll survive till then. I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll survive till then. I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll survive till then. I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer.